Good morning, everyone. What a blessed morning this is, in fact. I woke up in a state of gratitude today, like every day. And I have to say, I was moved to do a video. I had no plans of doing a video this morning, but here we are. I was moved because I realized that there's a community of people out there that I'm meant to reach and I'm meant to talk to. I saw some of the comments. A lot of the comments are great. A lot of the comments are wonderful. People that have truly supported me for the last 7 days. I can honestly say in 7 days I've hit over 200 subscribers, I think it's at. And I flooded with tons of love, and I love it. But I realized that there were people that are in a lot of pain, and some people very few chose to write negative things, and then there were a few, like 2 or 3, that have really been through the ringer, and those are the people that I want to reach the most. My story is very colorful, we'll say. And I'm sure throughout my time on the channel, I will gladly share my story and who I am and where I come from. I know I've shared a little bit so far. I am in recovery, not just from, drugs and alcohol, but I'm in recovery from abuse, and emotional and mental and spiritual abuse. And, I'm here to tell you guys that it doesn't matter who the sign is that hurt you. What matters is what I learned, which was I was only going to attract what I was. And so, I was just as toxic, and I was just as horrible to this individual that I'm talking about in specific. And for anonymity purposes, I won't mention any names. I won't even mention what the sun sign is. I will just say that I attracted exactly what it was that I was at the time. And I was a young kid. I was very young. And I was in my early 20s, I'll say that. And I stayed with this person for a very long time, over a decade. And we were just very bad for each other. And, throughout my time, I have almost 3 years clean and sober. And I'm very proud of that, because I never thought in a million years that I could. And one of the things that I learned was that I had to become everything that I wanted. I wasn't going to receive from the universe which I wasn't. I wasn't ready for it. So I have a fun exercise that I do with my guys, and when I say my guys, I work in the behavioral health field. I won't say in specifically what, but I do a really cool activity where I have them list all of the qualities that they look for, everything, and I tell them to be as greedy as they want. I tell them, you can be as selfish as you'd like to be. And so they write things like loyalty and loving and affectionate and caring. And of course they write beautiful and in shape and likes to go to the gym and all sorts of things, right? They end up writing the complete opposite of what they are. And after they're done writing fiercely for 5 to 10 minutes, I have them then read to me and share with the group what they wrote. And I love it. I encourage them. I say, this is great. I love what you wrote. Now become it. And not only do you become it, but you become it and you say it, those things, those qualities, consistently. That means if you want someone who's in shape and who looks good and who's pretty and who takes care of themselves and who eats well, then you have to do those same things. If you want someone who's independent, kind, compassionate, loving, then you have to be those very things. And not just for a day or two, but consistently. And I hear the grunts and the moans and all those things. And I get a kick out of it every single time. But, you know, I had to look at those things. I had to look at everything that I was and what I wanted and what I truly wanted. And once I put what I wanted down on paper, I worked on becoming, to the best of my ability, all of those things. And today I'm blessed with someone who, though not perfect, is one of the kindest and most compassionate people that I've ever met. And I truly believe that I attracted that person. And supportive, super supportive, doesn't understand any of this stuff and is so involved with me. God bless his heart. He is wonderful. And I truly believe that I attracted him because I was meant to enjoy someone who mirrors me in those ways, right? We mirror each other in a lot of ways and we're opposite in a lot of ways. But it works. And I couldn't be more pleased. Anyway, so I say all that to say this. Just be mindful, guys. You know, whoever hurt you, take a good look at what that was. Take a good look at who they were when you met them. Take a good look at what they presented to be, and take a really good look at what you tolerated. We tolerate things because we sometimes are missing certain things and we want so badly for those people to be the idea of who we create in our heads. And that's where we go terribly wrong. Because we imagine this idea of what the perfect person is, and we meet someone and sometimes they don't even hit the mark, but we see the potential in people, and the potential in people is what we fall in love with. So they'll give us a day or two of all of the wonderful things that we want them to be, and then they start to fall off. And all we can remember is the wonderful 2 days that they present to be. And we start to miss or ignore the red flags, right? I like to even call them orange flags because sometimes they're not, dire red. They're orange. And then we get ourselves into these situations where we stay way past the expiration date. I'm talking it's 2024 and they expired in 2017. On this channel, I hope that I reach many people, and I hope to inspire people to empower themselves, and I hope that people find healing here, because that's the whole point. That is exactly what I wanted. And I know I'm going to get it. And I know I can already see what this is going to become, and I'm so excited for the future.